Welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to visit different countries and introduce these countries to you by providing information regarding itinerary. We're also going to teach you how to cook signature dishes from these countries and interview locals from these countries so that you can have a better understanding of what these countries are all about. So join me, your host Jojo Tang, as we go around the world on 8 plates. Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University, Common Core Education Committee, Foreign Language Education Division. Previously on Around the World on 8 plates, we ended the 4th season by traveling to the island nation of Malta. Where are we going to start the 5th season?
Okay guys, it's Paniman time. So one day my friend went on a tour, he went on holiday, and he saw many villas. And so he was curious, so he asked the guide, hey, which villa is ours? Where am I staying tonight? And then the guide said, oh, that villa. Doesn't that sound like the name of a country? If you still can't guess where we're going today, just remember that villa. Well, today we are going to the country of 3, 2, 1.
Latvia, or welcome to Latvia. And we're going to teach you how to make Kiploku Graudzini, or Latvian garlic bread. Before teaching you how to cook, let's find out what we can do if we go to Latvia. After landing at Riga International Airport, where should you go?
So where should you go on your first day in Riga, Latvia?
First, take the tram or the bus across the Draugava River, and you will reach Old Town Riga. Over there, first visit the House of Blackheads. It was first built in the 14th century by a group of unmarried men. Today, it is a museum, and around the museum, you can hear people singing. Nearby, check out Roland's statue and an interesting monument with two faces. Can you guess what this monument is for? Not far is the Old Town Square. That is where the first Christmas tree was lit and decorated, and it served as a meeting point for many people in Latvia when the Soviet Union collapsed and Latvia became independent. Now walk for around 5 minutes and then you will reach Riga Cathedral. Outside the cathedral, you will see many bricks making the cathedral, and this cathedral was built in 1211. And inside the cathedral, you can see many interesting things, such as a ceiling with an interesting pattern, lots of sculptures and structures on the wall. But the most interesting is a pipe organ lying in the back of the church. From the church, walk another 5 minutes to get to the Three Brothers.
You may ask yourself, why visit those 3 buildings? Don't they look just like any other building? Well, the answer is, these 3 buildings are the oldest dwelling houses in Riga. So, these brothers are interesting because each brother represents a different era in terms of architecture. So it was not an arbitrary decision for me to go there. Next, walk to the main town square and you will see an interesting store.
So guys, I'm here to share with you what I got from the store a while ago. So first is kiwi and strawberry soda. Second, we have watermelon soda. Third, we have melon and cream soda. And the last one is strawberry and cream soda.
After all that soda, it's time for dinner.
Alright, so the first thing I ordered is garlic bread with a twist. It comes with blue cheese sauce. It smells wonderful. Good. And the blue cheese, it's not too pungent, so it's a perfect balance. Now comes pork with potatoes. Looks good. Smells like pork. Okay, so start your day, your second day, by traveling to the Eduarda Smilga Music Theater.
People working at this theater are authorities in everything that's related to theater arts. So it's a rational choice to go there. There are so many things to see at this interesting museum, such as many set designs, as well as many props and costumes that they used in the theater production. When you go there, be careful not to violate any rules because touching the props and costumes is offensive. They abhor guests who do that. What you can do, and is not offensive, is to just play with and learn from the interactive displays and exhibitions. Go dancing on the stage that they provide, and take pictures with the sculptures outside. Don't they look like statues with supernatural powers? Now, right across from the museum is a building, and its design is very Soviet inspired. And you can see lots of Soviet inspired buildings in Latvia. Now, for the rest of the day, it's time for nature. Along the way, you'll see many different things, such as the library where you can make linguistic discoveries, cool looking churches, and many famous Art Nouveau buildings. Take Bolt, which is their form of Uber, all the way to the beach. Before going to the beach, you'll have to hike for around 15 to 20 minutes. Finally, you're at Vekaki Beach. Though the beach was beautiful, the water was too cold for me. Luckily, a friendly restaurant owner offered to invite me to his restaurant, where I tried Latvian dumplings for free.
Add some vinegar and the butter. Very tasty.
While eating the dumplings, the restaurant owner said that in Latvia, people go to nudist beaches. What's your opinion? Do you think it is a taboo? Is the prohibition of nudist beaches a good way to protect children? Or can people be free and just wear nothing in public? Now, the consumption of food continues as you go to Lido restaurant for lunch on day 3. Right across from Lido restaurant is a park.
Hello.
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 What's so special about this park? Every 4 years, they hold a festival where people from all over Latvia perform folk songs. I was so lucky to be there because it happens only once every 4 years. I'm not a superstitious person, but I attribute this to good omen. To end your trip in Latvia, go to Riga Central Market, the largest central market in Europe. You can eat outdoors, or just like me, explored, navigated, and ate indoors, where I ate Latvian donuts, goulash, and a cheesy soup with an edible cup. Before teaching you how to cook today's special dish, we are going to introduce today's country even more. So, look at the information on the screen so that you can learn more about the country that we are featuring today. Before cooking, let's go through the list of ingredients for today. For the dip, you'll need half a cup of mayonnaise, blue cheese to taste, so it's up to you how much you want to put. For the bread, you'll need 4 slices of rye bread, 2 tablespoons garlic, some cooking oil, some butter, salt to taste, and finally dill or other kinds of herbs. Step 1 is to toast the bread in either a toaster or an oven. Step 2 is to slice the bread into long strips, or if you want, you can also cut them into squares, little squares. Now, in a hot pot, add some oil, and after adding the oil, you're going to add the garlic and fry the garlic until it's fragrant. After frying the garlic, it's time to fry the bread. So you wait until the garlic is fragrant and then you add the bread, the sliced bread. If you want, before frying the bread, you can also rub some garlic onto the bread to make the bread smell more like garlic. Now make the dip, so you just have to mix some mayonnaise with some blue cheese. Finally, top everything with dill or any kind of herb. So today I'm using green onions because I didn't have dill. And there you have it, the recipe for Kiploku Graudzini or Latvian garlic bread. In case you need it, here is the written recipe for today's dish. I hope you enjoy making and consuming or eating today's dish. So now let's welcome our special guest, Mr. Max Besser, who is going to tell us more about Latvia.
Yes.
Quite nice weather, especially in summer. I like nature. I like Latvian people, architecture, and mostly I like to live in Latvia.
Okay.
And here he is trying out a Taiwanese snack.
Taste.
It's interesting, like
Like
crisps.
one
Like
crisp.
crisps.
Yes.
But if I had no idea that they are ready to eat, I
Yeah.
would say you have to put in boiled water and make a soup.
What was life like before and after the Soviet Union?
In Soviet Union, life was easy, and everybody had a warranty that he will have job, he will have money, pension, healthcare, and everything like this. But in Soviet time, it wasn't possible to achieve something big if you have a business ideas or wanna sell something or produce. After Soviet Union broke and Latvia got independence,
Yes.
a lot of opportunities
Okay.
was open immediately. On the other hand, people who have been working ordinary jobs,
Yes.
they most of them lost jobs, and
And their pension?
pensions. It was a pensions. No matter was the pensions, but it wasn't so big, and economical situation dropped down, and people's income as well. So situation started to improve only in beginning of 2000s.
Okay.
But 10 years it was a difficult economical situation in Latvia. Now we have quite a good in income and pensions and social benefits.
Yeah.
It's still not as good as in Europe, in the same United Kingdom. But situation plus or minus is stable. And no one sleeping on the streets.
Yes, that's important.
And everybody have access to at least minimal medical
Yes.
help and
Education.
education. Definitely 9 years basic education.
Okay.
It must be finished
For free?
for free.
Wow.
And as well, if you're homeless people can even have a place to at least to stay during the night.
Okay. So the government takes care of you.
Yes, definitely.
That's good.
Where are we going next? Stay tuned for the next episode as we once again slowly and carefully go around the world on 8 plates.